The most mysterious places of the ocean. The vast ocean is difficult to explore and it has frightened scientists. For thousands of years, not only has it exploited the mysteries and many terrifying creatures beneath the ocean, but it is also a mysterious treasure trove, containing untold stories that not only scientists, but anyone who sees it cannot help but imagine. The ocean, which covers about 71% of the Earth's surface, is a mysterious world of which humans have only discovered a very small part. Not only does this place contain a huge amount of life-sustaining water, it also hides many wonderful and amazing things. At depths of thousands of meters, where light cannot reach, strange creatures such as fang-toothed fish, glowing jellyfish, and even species that have never been named, survive in harsh conditions. These creatures have unique adaptations that have amazed scientists. Not only that, the ocean floor is also home to traces of ancient civilizations. Pyramid-like structures at Yonaguni and ancient shipwrecks reveal stories of humanity's glorious and mysterious past. These discoveries not only open up opportunities to better understand our planet, but also raise the big question: how much more does the ocean hold that we don't know about? At a depth of more than 3,000 m below the ocean floor, where sunlight cannot reach, there exists a mysterious world with creatures that possess a special ability to glow. This is the result of the phenomenon of bioluminescence, a process in which creatures produce light through chemical reactions in their bodies. These faint lights are an important survival tool, helping them attract prey, distract predators, or find mates in absolute darkness. However, one of the most unique creatures here is the anglerfish, a fish famous for its glowing lantern on its head, which acts as a lure to lure prey closer. In addition, the vampire squid, with its dark red body and brightly glowing membrane, is a clear testament to the magic of deep-sea creatures. Some jellyfish, such as the cockscomb jellyfish, are even capable of emitting rainbow light, creating a fascinating display under the sea. Bioluminescence is not only found in fish and squid, but also in bacteria and tiny zooplankton. Together, these tiny dots of light transform the dark depths of the ocean into a shimmering, starry sky. However, studying them remains difficult due to the harsh conditions at this depth, from immense pressure to freezing temperatures. These creatures not only show the incredible adaptations of life, but also open up hope for new research into technology and medicine based on natural bioluminescence. There are also scary creatures like the giant fangtooth is one of the most terrifying and unique deep-sea creatures ever discovered. As its name suggests, this fish has large, sharp teeth, considered the largest in proportion to its body size in the animal kingdom. These huge teeth help it to quickly capture prey, even if the prey slips through its mouth. The fangtooth lives at depths of 200 to 2,000 meters, where sunlight cannot reach and temperatures are extremely low. Despite its ferocious appearance, the giant fangtooth is only about 15 centimeters long. It uses its sharp teeth, along with its sensitive ability, to detect movement to survive in its harsh environment. The fangtooth is a clear example of how deep-sea creatures have adapted to great pressure, scarce food sources, and complete darkness. What is unique is that this fish uses chemical and tactile sensors to hunt, instead of relying solely on vision. Bioluminescent jellyfish are among the most beautiful and magical creatures of the deep ocean. Some jellyfish, such as the cockscomb jellyfish, are able to glow using a phenomenon called bioluminescence. This light is usually blue or green, and is most common in the deep sea because this wavelength of light travels farther in water. The glow of jellyfish has many important functions. Its advantages are attracting prey. The light emitted is like a light trap, attracting small creatures to swim close and turn them into meals. In particular, they can protect themselves by self-defense. When attacked, some jellyfish species glow brightly to distract or frighten the enemy, taking the opportunity to run away to preserve their lives. An interesting feature of jellyfish that humans have not been able to clearly explain is the ability communication. Some jellyfish species use light to communicate or warn other species from danger or to signal the swarm to move. Notably, cockscomb jellyfish not only glow, but also create rainbow light effects along their crests as they move. This ability comes from the small cilia on their bodies that refract ambient light, creating a spectacular effect. Bioluminescent jellyfish are not only a beautiful natural phenomenon, but also play an important role in scientific research, especially in medicine and biotechnology. They suggest how humans can apply bioluminescent substances in disease treatment or energy production. In addition, Mariana Trench, the scariest place in the ocean, is the deepest place on the planet, located in the western Pacific Ocean, near the Mariana Islands. With a depth of up to 11,034 meters at its deepest point, called the Challenger Deep, the trench is a strange, mysterious, and terrifying world. The conditions here are so extreme that they are unlike any other habitat on Earth. Extreme pressure, equivalent to the weight of 1,000 elephants crushing a truck, and extremely cold temperatures, just a few degrees above freezing. Although the conditions in the Mariana Trench seem impossible to survive, scientists have discovered many unique creatures living there. Some of the unique creatures that humans rarely see include Mariana snailfish. This fish is the deepest living creature ever recorded, living at depths of about 8,000 m. They have soft bodies to withstand the tremendous pressure. Long-whiskered shrimp and microscopic crustaceans. These creatures have adapted by feeding on bacteria and organic matter that sinks from the upper layers of the water. If you catch this type of shrimp, what can you cook? Leave a comment below. Extremophiles, or bacteria, are also known as. These organisms exist in extreme conditions, using sulfur or methane gas as an energy source instead of sunlight. There are also mysterious sound. The Mariana Trench is also home to many mysterious sounds that scientists have yet to explain. One of the most famous is the bloop, recorded in 1997, which led many to speculate about the existence of giant creatures under the ocean. Although later determined to be the sound of ice cracking, the sound is still a testament to the strangeness of the deep ocean world. Famous explorers have challenged to explore. Only a handful of submarines and special equipment have ever reached this depth. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron made a historic expedition to the Challenge Hole. He described it as a cold, no-life zone of absolute silence. The findings from the trip have helped us understand more about life in extreme conditions. And there are potential dangers. In addition to its mystical beauty, the Mariana Trench also poses potential dangers. Methane and CO2, the huge amount of methane trapped at the bottom of the ocean, could cause a climate catastrophe if released. They could render the area uninhabitable. There are ancient, forgotten ships that have sunk here forever. Ancient shipwrecks and forgotten treasures. At the bottom of the deep ocean, thousands of ancient ships have sunk into oblivion, carrying mysterious stories and priceless treasures. These ships, once proud on the seas, have now become underground museums, preserving traces of history, war, and trade from hundreds, even thousands of years ago. There are world-famous ships such as the wreck of La Belle, one of the ships of French explorer Robert de La Salle, which sank in the 17th century in the Gulf of Mexico. The pirate ship Whydah, the ship of famous pirate Samuel Black Sam Bellamy, sank in 1717 near the coast of Massachusetts, carrying a huge treasure, and most notably, the Titanic. Titanic wreck, symbol of tragedy. The RMS Titanic, dubbed the unsinkable ship, met with disaster in 1912 after colliding with an iceberg in the North Atlantic. Sinking at a depth of more than 12,000 feet, the Titanic is one of the most famous shipwrecks. Discovered in 1985, oceanographer Robert Ballard found the wreck with its hull split in two and personal effects still scattered about, and it was made into a very popular movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. There are also historical treasures. Items such as jewelry, dishes, and luxurious furniture were salvaged, providing a true look at the lavish lifestyles of the upper class in the early 20th century. Exploring ancient shipwrecks not only requires advanced technology such as submersibles and underwater robots, but also faces the challenge of preservation. Many shipwrecks and treasures have been damaged by time, seawater, and human encroachment. Ancient shipwrecks and forgotten treasures not only testify to a turbulent history, but also arouse human curiosity and imagination. They remind us that the ocean is not only home to strange creatures, but also an endless treasure trove of memories of a glorious past. Methane, one of the most potent greenhouse gases, is not only present in the atmosphere, but is also stored on the ocean floor in the form of gas pockets and methane hydrates. These huge reserves, when stable, are not dangerous, but a small change in temperature or pressure can release methane into the environment with serious consequences. Mass extinction events. Some scientists believe that large-scale releases of methane from the ocean floor in the past contributed to major extinction events in Earth's history. Bermuda Triangle. One theory is that methane releases in the area may be responsible for mysterious shipwrecks and accidents. Scientists are using advanced technology to monitor areas at high risk of methane releases, and to study ways to capture and use methane as an energy source instead of letting it escape into the atmosphere. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions from human activities is an effective way to reduce the risk of methane hydrates breaking up. As you can see, the ocean is a vast and mysterious world where every wave, every depth holds untold stories. Discoveries of strange creatures, ancient traces, or natural dangers not only amaze us but also remind us of the smallness and fragility of humans before the power of this planet. However, it is this mystery that has been and is urging science to explore, to find the missing pieces to better understand the origin of life and the future of the Earth. Let curiosity guide you, protect the ocean, and keep searching for the wonders hidden in the deep waters, because perhaps the biggest story of our planet is still waiting to be revealed.